Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dave, and today I'm looking at my top 5 mods. Might not be in everybody's top 5, but it's definitely in mine. Some mods that make life a lot easier. Now the first mod that we're looking at is the GPS mod. And just for those people that's not familiar with the GPS mod and how to get it installed, what you do when you go to buy a vehicle, a tractor, any tractor, let's just take this one here. You'll see towards the bottom here there's GPS. You must turn that to yes, and a cost price will come up with 15,000. Now it's enabled on your tractor. Without that, it definitely won't work. Okay, then to set it up is fairly simple. To get it activated, you go left alt and C, and you'll see the two icons to the right of the speedometer is now highlighted. Then to bring up the menu, you go left control and S, and there is your setup menu. This here, as when you touch the steering and you turn, this will automatically switch off. The shortcut for that is Alt X. So every time you want to use the GPS, you must make sure that you push Alt X. You hear a horrible sound. Snap terrain angle is when there's like a hilly terrain, the GPS will follow the contour of the land. I use it sometimes, most of the time I don't use it. Offset reversal is when you have a plow hooked up, and when you change lanes the plow turns, so you set your offset with that. Headland mode stop is just when you get to the end of your field, it'll stop 9 meters away. You can change that, make it 5, and it'll stop 5 meters away. Show the lines, yes, you want to see the lines, and I lift mine slightly. You can have it wherever you want to. Show as dots, I don't use that. Your implement behind doesn't have to be unfolded. I've picked this one up already, and that is your work with the implement. And then this is offset. When it's like when you have mowers or rakes and that run at an offset. You will set your offset there. Okay. To get your line where you want to go, let's just go out of this menu. What you do, you get your tractor straight out like that. You see there we've got a line already. Now what you do, you push left alt and E twice. You'll see brought up that little A symbol in below the tractor there. Now you drive forward for about 15 meters, and when you press Alt E, left Alt and E again, and there's your two blue lines next to it. But now what you want to do, you want to turn on the GPS. So you go left Alt X, open your implement, and now you don't touch the steering until you get to the end of the field. Mine is set up a bit skew here because I didn't line it up correctly, but you just line it up with the edge of the field so that you're in a straight line before you start. And that is it. And it will follow those lines all the way. Right. Go back into the menu, left control S, and you want to change your heading. Then you go a direction, or you can go a heading, set A, and you change your degrees. I'm not sure what degrees we're going at the moment. I would guess about 10 or 12, somewhere around there. Let's change this to 30 degrees, and there you see it's done it. So you just push on the accelerator, don't touch the steering. Sorry, it's turned off the GPS, the auto mode, and now it's enabled again with Alt X. And now it will follow that line. And another thing you can do, which is handy for making new fields and that, is 90 degrees. Turn 90 degrees. It always turns to the right. So they go 90 degrees to the course that you are on now. And that's it. A very, very handy mod, especially when you create new fields and all that. And yeah, I quite use it a lot. Right, now the next one, let's just turn all this off. Right, now it's off. The next one everybody should know by now, I'm sure everybody does, is Courseplay, where you are actually should just get the plow on. Where AI does all the work for you, whether it's plowing, seeding, harvesting. Very, very easy to use. You go on that wheel icon there, you create a job for the field that you're on. This is going to be changed to CP fieldwork. Choose your field position, open, close, and if you want to do headlands, if there's a lot of trees or stuff like that in the way, you can put in your headlands here. You start in the headland. This field has got quite sharp edges, so we'll make it sharp. Clockwise, overlap, you can do it at, I do mine at about 19%. And now you generate your field. There's your field created. So escape from here. Let's just start on the nearest waypoint. And off we go. The next one that we're looking at, I'm sure most people are familiar with it, is auto drive. It's a mod that just makes the life a lot easier for me. You can send your vehicles anywhere and everywhere, and it saves you a lot of hassle and time, and it's not that difficult to set up routes. So you open it with the left alt and the 0 on the numpad. You push on this little triangle here to see your existing routes, and to record a new one you push the record button and you just start driving, and that is it. There's a lot of videos out there that explain how to use Courseplay, auto drive I mean, and it's such a pleasure to use. Right, the next one is an absolute favorite of mine. Let's just get into this field that I can demonstrate it a bit better. So you want to buy anything from the shop, a tractor, whatever you want to buy, and you don't feel like driving back to the shop all the time. So what you do, there's a mod called store delivery, and you activate it by pushing the left arrow button with Alt and S, and there's your store delivery set. So now you go and you go into medium tractors or anything that you want to buy. You buy it, and there's your tractor. How's that for neatness? This one is an absolute pleasure to use. I use it all the time. Even though you got auto drive in there, it's still a pain sometimes. So this just makes life a lot easier. And then while we're on that, the fifth and my most used mod, because I absolutely are not a fan of trees in this game. Under forestry equipment, if I can get this to drag, it's a mod that you download, and it's called Tree Be Gone. That is the mod that I use all the time, especially when I start a new map. And I'll explain to you, or show you guys quickly how this works. You hook it up, you go to the nearest pesky tree that's in the way. Unfortunately, you can't cut telephone poles. I have tried that. Let's just turn this one off. You lower it, B to start it, and there goes your tree. Sometimes they fall over like this. Not a huge hassle. Just keep on driving forward and forward. And that's the end of that pesky tree. Let's do this one here. And there's the tree gone. No more tree. Let's just lift it across the road here. We're going to do that tree over there. You need a fairly strong tractor for this. The small tractors better, but medium tractors they're perfect for this. Drive up against the tree. And that's it. And just one more for fun, because I love destroying trees with this. That's it. Guys, thank you. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you picked up one or two tips. And we'll see you in the next episode. Stay well, stay safe, guys. Bye now.